Neil Few. I'm a founding director at Crew Leader Development, and in this short video I'm going to introduce you to Crew's 3-day Challenges of Leadership programme, and this is a deep dive into Crew's Adapt, Grow, Achieve approach to leadership. Our programme's for you if you want to equip yourself to lead better in times of change. We're all experiencing increasingly turbulent times. The speed of change is ridiculous, it's unprecedented, and it's often overwhelming. And organisations are facing now alarmingly high levels of uncertainty and worrying high levels of failure. So at Crew, we think that the new central challenge of leadership is really learning how to create a growth culture, where people and organisations develop the capacity to adapt successfully in rapidly changing environments where many of the old rules and practices no longer really work. To be successful, we need to develop a new way of thinking about leadership, and we also need to commit to our own continuing learning and development. For this reason, we've designed Crew's Adapt, Grow, Achieve leadership approach to give leaders effective tools to mobilise their people to deal with change. And if you're going to help people deal with change, that means you need to be able to diagnose and understand where and how they need to adapt. You need to be able to develop new capacity for organisational learning, change and growth. And you need to know how to deploy that new capacity effectively in order to succeed, thrive and achieve. And our 3-day programme will give you in-depth learning about each one of these crucial leadership skills. Crew's approach to leadership is a robustly evidence-based synthesis of the best ideas drawn from the fields of leadership, coaching, adult development and experiential learning. And most importantly, all of these ideas have a very strong proven track record in practice. So, the programme takes place over 3 days, with 16 participants and 2 facilitators working together on 16 live leadership challenges. We find that having 3 full days together allows us to take a really deep dive into Crew's Adapt, Grow, Achieve leadership approach. We limit each programme to just 16 participants because this allows for a really nice mix of group interaction and individual attention, which we find is really great for learning. Throughout the programme, you'll be supported by 2 highly experienced Crew facilitators. And to make your learning real, we ask all participants, who generally come from a really interesting wide variety of organisational backgrounds, to bring a live leadership issue with them to work on during the programme. We've got 4 things we're trying to achieve together over the 3 days. First, we're aiming to significantly develop your ability to exercise leadership. At Crew, we see leadership as a highly skilled activity, and like any activity, it can be learnt, it can be practiced, and you can get better at doing it. Second, we want to help you increase your tolerance for complexity, uncertainty and conflict, because like it or not, those are the terrain of leadership. Leadership and discomfort go hand in hand. Now that's completely normal, but we'd like to set you up to deal with that as effectively as possible. Third, we want to accelerate your capacity to learn and grow. As President Kennedy said, leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. And we know at Crew that the most effective leaders are the ones who are most committed to their own continual learning. And we want to help you learn and grow more quickly with us than you would be able to by yourselves. And fourth, we want to both support you and challenge you to make really significant progress on whatever leadership issue you bring with you, because we know that the best way to learn is to learn in a context that's highly relevant and motivating and important to you. One of the things that we think is unique about our programme is that we pay equal attention to both the outer work of leadership and the inner work of leadership. We try to balance them 50-50 on the programme. So the outer work of leadership is mobilising people in your organisation to make progress on your challenges, and mobilising people to create the culture of growth which helps people thrive even in times of turbulent change. The inner work of leadership entails increasing your own ability to lead well by addressing how you think about leadership as well as what you do as a leader, because thought drives action. If you allow them to, your real-time leadership challenges will show you exactly what you need to learn in order to lead better. And perhaps more dauntingly, but more significantly, your failures as a leader will also help you identify your hidden barriers to success so that you can then start to work on them and hopefully overcome them. In terms of practicalities, the tuition fee is £3,000 plus VAT for the 3 days. That includes all learning materials, access to a private course website which will be just for you and your cohort on your own specific programme, and refreshments and lunch on the days we work together. It doesn't include transport, accommodation or other meals. Because we want to support you to take your learning back to work as effectively as possible, we also offer optional add-on coaching and mentoring packages that you can take advantage of if you wish after the course finishes. And because we feel very committed to the ongoing success of our course participants, we offer these at a substantially reduced rate from our normal executive coaching fees. So if this video has resonated with you and you think our programme looks interesting, then why don't you download the full programme prospectus and the application form, both of which you'll find in the Grow section of our website. We strongly encourage potential programme participants to talk to us before you enrol, because we want you to feel confident that the programme's a good fit for your own leadership development. If you'd like to do that, then identify a leadership project you want to work on, think about your own areas for development, and then schedule a no-obligation, confidential conversation with us. That way you'll experience what a leadership conversation with us is like, and you'll know whether working with us is right for you or not. Hopefully, if it is, then you can apply to join a programme. We offer it several times a year, generally in Brighton in the UK, and people tend to come to it in one of two ways. They either come to it by themselves, which is great, or they join with a colleague, and if you do that, then you can choose either to work on separate projects or you can work on one joint significant organisational challenge together, whichever you prefer. You can read the programme prospectus and you can reach us through our website at crewleaderdevelopment.com, or you're very welcome to contact me directly at Neil, that's N-E-I-L-L, at crewleaderdevelopment.com. Thank you for watching this video. We hope that you will choose to join our programme and then experience 3 enriching days exploring and developing your own leadership with a small community of like-minded, growth-oriented leaders. And we're really looking forward to hearing from you.